It was November the 17th, 2024, when I introduced the Russian Liubava and promised that a time would come when I would introduce it in English. This moment was definitely delayed a lot, but nearly half a year later that time has come. Before that, however, let's start with the original, the Erika 105. For me personally, the best modern typewriter, portable typewriter of all the ones I've ever typed on. Certainly one of the best in Europe. Conservative and measured elegance, suggesting reliability with every centimeter and with every touch. An exceptional machine. The functions do not differ from the standard ones. There are 3 color positions, although 4 are marked on the panel, but for some reasons Erika 105 has 3. On the right is the pressure regulator, although the real regulator is actually under the cover, as with almost all other machines that have it. The marking on the back, the name of the model and the Robotron plant as an export and import company. The interesting thing here is that the address is the same as the one of the GmbH company, known for the markings on the back of the Optima M series. The only drawback of the Erika 105 is the large keys located close together. This is probably the reason why I was unable to master the Russian standard on the Liubava's keyboard. The story of my acquisition of this machine is interesting. I had known for a long time from Liubava that this machine had great potential, but I was never able to enjoy it, so I was vigilantly watching for an ad for an original Erika 105, which, by the way, are extremely rare here and therefore expensive. It was a rainy morning in November. I was at work, but at the moment I was free and decided to look through ads here and there. Even though the cover was missing, I recognized it immediately. It cost a modest 39 level, or about 20 euros, which was just wonderful. And then it turned out that the woman who then sold me the machine lives so close to my work, so it was a well used lunch break. As I expected, the machine had problems. It wasn't just the ribbons that needed replacing and the missing cover. most of the letter arms were difficult to move. They needed tough cleaning and lubrication, but there's nothing more satisfying than rescuing a find from someone's basement. Typing on it is now a real pleasure. Let's move on now to the Liubava. At first glance, you can see the slight rough plastic. The marking on the color selector is slightly different from that of the original Erika 105. The same as on the Privileg 340, which we will see in a moment, but embossed on the plastic itself, not stamped. The most significant difference, however, is in the carriage and the case. These plastic boxes are not typical for Erika, and due to the decision to fit exactly into one of them, some slight changes were made to the carriage. If we look at it from the back, we will see that this carriage looks a little bit different, but it is not only that. The knobs on the sides are different, thinner, and more discreet. You can see how this box cannot fit on the Erika 105 because of the machine being part of the bottom of the case. The bottom is closed, unlike the original Erika 105. The marking on the back of the carriage says that the machine is licensed by the Robotron plant and it's made in 1987. This was the first time I realized that Erika has anything to do with Robotron. The original Erika 105 also has a version like Daro Erika. Mine, as I already mentioned, does not have a cover. It is lost, but similar to the placement of the inscription Liubava here on the left, and on the original Erika 105, the metal plate with the stamped inscription Erika is on the left, unlike all other Erikas, except for the derivative of the 105 model 153. Soon after, the placement of the plate on the right, as on the model 115, was restored. In the 300 series of Privileg, there are two non-independent models. One is the 350, produced in the Olivetti factory in Spain and completely similar to the Olivetti designs. The other is the 340, which is a copy of the Erika 153. The difference between the 105 and the 153 models are minimal. A slightly different design of the plastic around the keyboard and a different cover. When I saw this Privileg 340 on an ad for the completely adequate price of 80 leva or 40 euros, given that it was brand new and unused, I said to myself that there's no way I could miss it. At the time, I did not know about this copy of Erika, but it immediately struck me that it was exactly that. I saved it and bought it at the first opportunity, and I was pleased to see that it really was a brand new machine in completely intact condition. Even the manual was in the pocket of the case. Charming. Präsident, much like Capel, who took the machines from the Erfurt factory and branded them as Capel, is also a brand that did not have its own designs, perhaps with the exception of the interesting electric 2012 model with a cover completely resembling the Erika 153 and a carriage from Olivetti. They have a copy of the Erika 40, but they also have a copy of the Erika 153. Actually, several named as different models with different carriage lengths, much like the Erika 41 and Erika 42, which are the same machines, but the 41 has the A3 size carriage. I came across a Bulgarian ad for one of these copies, the 1550 Super, a complete copy of the original Erika 153, unlike the Privileg 340, which has no tabulation. Mine has been through some rough times. It seems to be missing a bolt on the left and the plastic body is slightly loose, which it shouldn't be. It's also missing that panel on the back, but other than that it's in perfect mechanical condition. What do you say? 4 wonderful machines in wonderful condition. Even if you are not a fan of the modern machines and plastic, you cannot help but be fascinated by the reliability and obvious name that these late Erikas have built for themselves. To be the object of desire for license production by so many other brands. And in fact, there is another copy of the Erika 115 by Olympia, but we will see that soon. Thank you for your attention and expect the continuation of the Erika story in the next 4 weeks.